trying to get something turned around in just 2 years. Here you are, back as a state champion. What does it mean with this group?
It's unbelievable. The guys just persevered. You know, they continue to work hard. The coaching staff is great. You know, they do all the stuff and get these kids ready to go. Kids believed in us. They had to change. They had a lot of things to change, and they did it. They believed in what we said. They worked hard. And I told them we could get back here if they worked.
You started the season 3-3. You finished it with 9 straight wins. It looks like somebody's doing something right at the season.
Well, at the beginning of the season, we could play, but we didn't have any confidence. And we figured out, you know, at one point when we went against Burns and Dorman, we could play with anybody. And that's when we picked up our confidence. The kids started playing hard, and they just, you know, continued to roll.
How good does it feel for you personally to get this done?
Oh, man, I just love it for the kids. I love it for our coaches. I love it for everybody that's worked so hard to get to this point. And it's just unbelievable. You know, you go through a lifetime to try to get to this place. And I've been blessed to be here.
Spartanburg High is back. This is a proud program. It's been a while.
It has been a while, and I'm proud for that community because, you know, they need to be back right here where the champions are.
Coach, can you talk about the second half adjustments defensively? You really seem to figure them out after. I mean, they got up 21, but then you just kind of figured them out defensively.
Well, I just felt like, you know, we were, you know, they didn't change. They're a good football team. They were going to do what they do, and we just, I think we were a little excited. We weren't doing the things that we had taught them all week long. We just calmed them down and talked about some different things. We changed some coverages, did some things up front, and I thought that worked.
Coach, talk about the touchdown pass to Rooker right there in the first half. He gets bobbled up in the air. He tips it about 5 yards and runs underneath it. And that really seemed to irreversibly swing momentum in your guys' favor.
Well, that's what you call a player. Makes coaches look real good. You put guys out there on the field. You got Taven, you got Rook, and you got Austin at quarterback. I mean, we got players out there, and that's what we're talking about our program. We just make sure that they worked hard, they did what we told them to do, that we could get back here.
What adjustments did you make that kind of took away what they were doing so well early in the ballgame? What second half adjustments did you make?
Well, I mean, we just talked about, you know, the inside run. We were trying to take away the run and keep our eyes on the quarterback because they were doing that a little bit. Then we checked to a coverage that was trying to do their bench routes. We're trying to take that away and make them go somewhere else.
You don't have very many graduating. A lot of this team's coming back. So, you know, looking to next year, what do you think?
I'm just taking care of this one right now.
Hey, how about Austin Scott's performance? The stage wasn't too big for him today.
Austin he's great. He's a great kid. He works so hard. He understands the game. You know, and he gets the ball to the people that we needed and get him to. He's a coach's son. I told him, you know, and I don't know what these scouts are looking at, okay, but I got some guys right here that should be playing on this field or some fields around in the upstate.
Could you talk about his leadership skills a little bit? We see what he does on the field. What's he like kind of on the sideline?
Oh, I mean, all of them. And that's what's changed about our program. Our best players have got to be our leaders. And that's what we told them when I first got there. You know, no more late, no more this and that, not more doing the things you're supposed to do. If you want to win and you want to be good, and our best players, they got to be here on time, and they got to be leading everybody.
It seems like Austin's skill set is just a perfect match to run your style of offense.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's the man.
I asked you Monday about the ring you referenced when you took the job against you and now.
Yeah, we don't change that one. We're going to get a little bit bigger.
Hey, Coach, real quick, you know, the fumble return against Dorman, it really seemed to be the springboard and the break that you said you needed after the win.
Yeah.
What's been the difference since that point that's just springboarded you all the way to this moment?
I think it's just the confidence in our kids. Our kids, you know, playing with a lot of confidence. You got guys that like to win, they understand what win is about, and then they get that confidence. It's hard to beat them.
All right, thank you so much, Coach.